Hello, my dear, beautiful women. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jane. I'm a life coach, a women's coach. In this channel, I speak a lot about self-development, understanding the self, how you can activate your feminine energy, your queen energy, and attract all the beautiful possibilities and opportunities into your life. I want to be honest with you. In the last months, I've been a little bit absent on my YouTube channel as I was going through my own transformation, and I was having a project on the side which has to do with the feminine energy and to which you will have access soon. I will tell about it. Apart from that, I just burned out. There are moments in life where you have a certain vision and you work every single day towards your vision, and at some point you just wake up and you realize that you don't have a drive anymore, you don't have energy anymore. And I guess this has happened to me as I had a lot of work. I had a lot of different projects lately, and I've been just pushing myself to create. And I realized that art is impossible to create when you force yourself. Art is a product of the flow state, and you are only able to be in a flow state when you are living in the present moment. This usually happens very spontaneously. So one of my best videos on YouTube channel were always spontaneous, when I didn't plan to film, but I was just waking up in the morning and I felt this urge, this spark within me to do the video. And these videos were the most beautiful ones because they were coming from the state of flow. And usually when you are in a state of flow, it feels like God is talking through you. It's not you. The words just come and you don't have to think about it. It's all about the flow. And today we will discuss a very beautiful, one of my favorite topics, the topic which is your empress energy. How to activate that empress energy? Who is the woman that radiates the queen, the empress energy? And why this kind of women receive whatever they want from life? I was studying this topic all my life as I'm so passionate about feminine energy, and at some point, once I've experienced what it truly means to live in alignment with your feminine energy, I realized that this is the key for the happiness of the woman. When you activate your feminine energy, you find that happiness within yourself, that contentment. When you truly step into your role, the role that you came to play in this life. If you were born a woman, this is the moment when life really gives you different gifts, because you radiate your true essence and you start being in alignment with your nature. Today I prepared 5 points that, in my opinion, can help you radiate the queen energy. The first very important point, and by the way, everything that I say comes from my own transformation. So this is the tips that I've experienced myself. I saw the effect on my life. This is all my own story, and you can take it, you can listen to it, and then decide whether you want to apply it into your life or no, whether you resonate with my words or you have your own opinion. The first, I think, the main point in my transformation of the feminine energy and coming to that queen energy that doesn't chase but attracts, was once I activated and realized my sense of worth. And I believe that is so important for the woman to find that sense of worth from within herself. I was speaking about it in so many of my videos that it is essential for you to realize that your worth is not defined by your external factors, by your external circumstances. Whether you have a partner or you don't have a partner, you are successful at your work or no, you have a purpose, you don't have a purpose, doesn't matter. You are worthy just by being. You are worthy by your birthright. If you are here in this world, if you were born to this life, it means that you are worthy. And therefore, you do not need to earn love. You do not need to constantly thrive for validation and approval once you find that sense of worth within yourself. And this is the true empress, queen energy. You do not need to be a people pleaser. You don't need to pretend that you are someone that you are not just to receive love from other people. I believe this is the key to healthy, beautiful relationships as well. When you know your sense of worth, when you found it from within, when you know deep down that you are enough and you do not need confirmation for that from your partner, from your work, from your friends, from external factors. Once you find that sense of worth within you, once you heal that inner child, if you have some sort of a trauma from the childhood, maybe you were born in a family where you were already given that knowledge that you are enough, that you are lovable. But if you're not, you can transform it just by healing your inner child, reprogramming your mind, reprogramming yourself, understanding that you are enough, that you do not need to be someone, that you do not need to constantly strive to be perfect in order to be lovable, that you can be yourself. And once you find that sense of worth within you, once you heal your inner child, there is no need to enter toxic, unhealthy relationships with other people, because you are whole and complete, and you do not need others to prove you that you are right, that you are lovable. When you are whole and complete within yourself, when you know that you are worthy, you start making other choices in life. You choose other relationships where it is two completely whole people, individual, who heal their inner child and who know their sense of worth, and they meet in order to create and build something together. But it is very important for the woman especially to know her sense of worth, because the woman really just attracts partners into her life that mirror her, how she thinks about herself. If there is some unresolved issue within you, if you're still trying to people please, to achieve love that you didn't get from your parents when you were little, it means that you will always attract partners who will reflect that back to you and who will show you that you're not enough, that you need to deserve love, that you need to be someone in order to be lovable. And this is very painful. And this is not the relationships that you desire deep down. So that is why it is very important to heal that side of you, of that inner child that didn't get the understanding that you are lovable simply as you are. And for that, my dear beautiful ladies, I created a beautiful meditation which is free, that is already on my YouTube channel. This meditation is called Heal Your Inner Child. I highly recommend you to do this every single day, to listen, to find 30 minutes either in the morning or in the evening, and just go deeper into this journey and meet your inner child and give that inner child all the love that she or he needs. I highly recommend to listen to this meditation every day for 30 days if you want to see some results, if you want to reprogram your mind. Tip number 1 for the Empress energy is, of course, healing your inner child and finding that sense of worth within yourself. And this is the true Queen energy, when you do not try to prove something to someone or try to deserve love, because you deep down know that you are so lovable and you are so worthy of all the best. The second tip that brought me to that state of Queen energy, Empress energy, was once I truly opened my heart. I always thought that, and I was wrong by the way, Queen energy is the woman that is cold, that minds her own business, that is very selfish in a way, maybe egotistical. But then I realized that the true Empress energy, the true feminine essence, is when you live with an open heart. And when you are able to give this love every single day to people that surround you, at your work, with your partner. And the true queen, the true empress, she has so much love within herself to share with other people. This love is so warm, this love is so generous, this love is so giving, because she serves so many people with her guidance, with her energy, with her love. The biggest realization on my journey of activation of feminine energy was once I realized that the true feminine essence is an open heart, and it is very loving, it is very giving, it is very nurturing. And it is only possible to come to that point once you truly allow yourself to open your heart. You're not afraid to give that love to others. You're not afraid to be empathetic. You're not afraid to deeply listen to other people. Listen, be a good listener. Express that love, express that care, express that nurture. The true feminine energy is so nurturing, is so loving, is so open-hearted. The third point was the point when I started developing my own authenticity. Once I realized that if I will try to be like everyone else, it will never bring me where I want to be. If I will try to copy someone, it is already the fake energy, because you're not being who you truly are. And it was always scary for me to actually show the world my true self. I was always afraid to be judged, what people gonna say about me. I'm gonna be left alone if I will be my true self, if I will show the world who I am. But the more I was going through my own life path, my own transformations, the more I started realizing that my authenticity is actually what makes me so attractive. My own sense of humor, my own way of thinking, my own way of creating. This all is my unique essence, and this essence is different from everyone else. And this what makes me so attractive for other people. because this is my difference. And since we are talking about empress energy, queen energy, this energy is so unique. Not everyone can be the queen. Not everyone can be the empress. And you can only activate that energy within you, that energy of confidence, when you go within yourself and see who you truly are at your core. When you stay in solitude for some time and connect with your authenticity. My authenticity started to develop when I had a period in my life in solitude. And I'm not telling you that you need to go to your solitude now in order to embrace that, but I'm sharing my own experience. I had this period in my life where I was just spending a lot of time with myself. And only through that period, I was able to discover my soul. I was able to discover my desires, my vision, who I am at my core. And then once I discovered that, I started bringing it to life, to external world, to communicate with people through my authenticity, being who I am, sharing my truth. So I believe that the empress energy, the queen energy, when you are being your real authentic self, when you say what you want to say, when you express yourself, when you allow yourself to maybe be uncomfortable sometimes, but be truthful. Be truthful, always truthful to yourself. And this is so magnetic and this is so attractive. The fourth point, very important one, if you would like to activate that queen energy, that empress energy, is to learn to set boundaries with people. If you want to be in that queen energy, if you want to embody the empress energy, it is very important for you to learn how to choose yourself, to learn how to say no. People around me will never choose me if I do not choose myself. And this was one of the biggest realizations to me. From that point, I started choosing myself every single day. Even if this will make another person uncomfortable. Even if I have to say no. If this does not resonate with me, with my heart, with what I truly want, I will not do that. I will not go against myself. And once I started learning how to set boundaries with people, once I start learning to choose myself, to say no to things that I don't want to do, to things in which I don't want to participate in, at this point, I started gaining so much energy back. The energy that I was wasting on activities that I didn't want to do, on interactions that do not nurture me, do not bring me higher in my growth, in my life. And I realized that all of that energy that returned to me, I can use to create, I can use to do something valuable in this world for my career, for example. Once I learned to listen to myself, asking myself every single time when I'm presented with the choice, do I really want to do that? Do I really want to interact with that person? Do I really want to go to that trip now? Is this something that makes me passionate? And by listening to my body, by connecting with my senses, with my intuition, and choosing what my body is telling me, what my intuition is telling me, I started increasing my energy so much, and I started receiving the energy which I can use for my own dreams, goals, desires, and creating my beautiful reality. And this is tip number 4. Learn to set boundaries. Learn to choose yourself. Another realization was once I understood that I do not want to settle for less anymore. Settle for less in relationships, settle for less in my career, settle for less overall. If you have a certain vision, if you have a certain dream for yourself, stay loyal to that vision. Stay loyal to what you've chosen for yourself. And never, ever again settle for less. Because once you heal that sense of worth, once you heal that inner child, you start realizing that you deserve only the best. And once you will start choosing the best for yourself, that's when you will understand that it was so easy. It was so easy from the beginning. But the only thing you had to do was to shift the thought that you do not deserve something, that you're not enough to have this kind of relationships, to have this kind of career. It is only the thought. Once you change that, once you realize that you deserve the best and start choosing that, start proving to yourself by making a choice every single day and choosing what is best for you, your life will start transforming. And final point number 5, that was also very significant in my journey of activation of my queen energy, of my empress energy. This point is about purpose. I always thought that feminine energy is not about work. Feminine energy is not about achieving results. Feminine energy is only about being beautiful, doing feminine activities, and that's it. But then I realized that the true queen energy, the empress, is the woman that lives in her purpose every single day. She is so passionate about what she is doing for other people, how she is serving others. And this is her mission. She has a mission, she has a purpose in life. And also in the relationships, if you want to maintain beautiful relationships, even if your partner is the most generous provider, the richest man in the world, he will never be interested in you if you do not have your own life, if you do not have your own interests, if you do not have something apart from the relationships that sparks you. Boost of energy, passion, what you're passionate about. You can have a beautiful family, you can have a beautiful relationship, be in your feminine energy, but at the same time pursue your passion, pursue something that makes you alive. And once I've discovered my purpose, I realized that this is what makes me powerful. This is what makes me strong. And this what makes me not dependent from relationships, from things that the feminine can really attach to. Because feminine is the one who is more dependable usually. Thriving to dissolve with the partner, let's say, and finding my purpose, finding what lights me up, what gives me passion, really changed my life, made me glowy, made me so confident and attractive. I always had this fear that if I will start pursuing my dreams at my work, in my career, then I will lose my magnetism, I will lose my feminine energy because this is more the masculine. But then I realized that the more I am involved in something that sparks me, that gives me passion, that I'm so in love doing every single day, the more attractive I am. And each time when I share with men my passions, my dreams, what am I doing, I always see the interests in their eyes, the feeling that they truly respect me. And so many rich men that I was dating that are trying to pursue me, they always tell me that I pursue you because you are smart, because there's something we can talk about. It is so important for them, so important. So the final tip is for you, my dear woman. Even if you do not work at a job that is your passion, maybe for now, maybe you didn't find your purpose yet, it is very important for you to find what makes you happy, maybe through your hobbies, maybe through your passions, and invest your time and energy in learning, in growing, in building something that makes you passionate, that is your purpose, to live every single day inspired to do something that you love. And when you will be living like that, when you will have your own passion on the side from the relationships, you will always be attractive to your partner, staying in your queen empress energy. That's it for today, my dear beautiful women. These are 5 insights that came to me. I have a beautiful announcement for you. I created a bundle of 6 meditations that really changed my life, that I was using in my own path of self-development, and that helped me come where I am. Be the happiest woman, live in my feminine energy. I created 6 powerful meditations, different meditations, where you can dive deeper into your feminine essence, heal your inner child, connect with that queen empress energy, and align with your dream self, with your dream life. If you would like to access these 6 meditations, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box for this video, in where you can find my meditations. Start the journey of beautiful transformation. Of course, you receive so many insights from my videos, but the real results come when you start working with your mind, when you start reprogramming yourself. And these meditations are for every area of your life, for your relationships, for your career, and for your financial abundance. I highly recommend you to get access to them and start listening every single morning. Thank you for being here today, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.